Today on 3D Outdoors, we're diving into Double Nickel Hunt number 3, right after this. All right, we got both boxes opened up. Looks like some older ones here, but I'm not seeing any enders jump out at me here. So we're gonna get in there and hunt through them, and we'll let you know when we find something. All right, wrapping up box number 1, and more 1940s nickels than I've ever seen in any box, ever. There's just a ton of them there. When we do the 2-box roundup, it's just amazing, unreal. Got a 38, a couple of 39s, got a 37 Buffalo, and it has a date, so that's a good one. And we have the 1 silver in there, so that was a really good box. But with all of this, I expected a lot more of these. So somebody must have just been dumping old coins and didn't have wars in them, or they dumped a bunch and accidentally got one in it. Who knows? But a fun box to hunt through. Every time you turned one over, you were thinking you were going to run into a war nickel because of the sheer number of age. And there were a bunch of 50s and 60s too. I didn't keep those. I'm keeping all the 40s though this year. So there we go. There's box number 1. On to box number 2. All right, wrapping up this nickel hunt. And I didn't do a recap on the second box because, well, it was very minimal. And I'll show you the differences. I think I said when I was doing the first box how amazed I was with how many older nickels there were in it, and surprised that I didn't find more silver. And that is very evident from what you see here. I've got a 1939, so there was 1 pre-40 in there. Have a small stack right there of in the 40s. And then 1 1943S, so we did have a silver in there as well. But then let's go to the other side to the first box. Look at all of these that were in the 40s. I mean, there's just a ton of them. Somebody must have totally cleared out their older nickels or something, because that is just not normal. And then we had a 38, a couple of 39s. This is a 42 that's just absolutely great shape, except for a ding on the side. I wish that wasn't nicked up, but that's a nice looking 42. Not silver, but we had a 1937 Buffalo and a 1944D. So there was a silver in all of that. But as I went through, I would think I'm peeling through them, looking at 42, 47. I'm looking at all these 40s thinking there's gonna be a bunch of silvers in here, but there just weren't. There's just 1. But 1 is better than none, obviously, and we're still on our average. So this is box number 5 and 6, and this is silvers 5 and 6, and I think Buffalo number 3. I'll have to look back and see, but we're doing pretty good on pace. But I would have hoped that this one would have rendered a little bit more, but at least we still got 1 out of each one of these boxes. So there you go. There's Double Nickel Hunt number 3 recap. This is Dan with 3D Outdoors, reminding you to get into the outdoors and enjoy everything it has to offer. If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button at the bottom, and you can always follow us over at 3d-outdoors.com, which is our website. See you next time.